seconds here of this 2018 NBA season. There's the buzzer. There's a new dynasty in the NBA. The Golden State Warriors champions once again, back-to-back titles, 3 in 4 years, and the latest with a sweep.
The Lakers.
Of course, they have a determination to figure it out. They will figure it out. They have talented pieces. Rob has put them in a position right now with incredible flexibility. They will figure it out. So, enjoy the journey because we'll be champions before you know it. Then we'll just be laughing at all the Warrior fans who all of a sudden came out of nowhere.
Bandwagoners, come on.
We were just here. I didn't see, which, by the way, I don't mean to dog the Warriors because the owners are absolutely amazing. I mean to dog and Bob Myers is a good friend. But I remember going there to play and looking around and seeing a lot of Lakers jerseys.
Little jump shot is good. You're right. They're just out hustling the Lakers right now.
Yeah, that's all it is. And then the Lakers just now turn it over, so it's Phoenix ball again.
Turnover
on the inbounds pass.
So Phoenix will have another opportunity, up 13.
After the Lakers, Devin Booker made the basket, LeBron taking it out, throws it in.
Quick hitter, and they have it in their book. See what they get. Gallo in and out.
Just not seeing any effort there. I'm really not. And it's from everybody. It's from the leader, the king, LeBron, all the way down. It's been no effort. It's no communication on the defensive end. And most of all, there's no pride. There's no pride on that defensive end. And we're going to go, and I'm going to show you some examples.
Oh, this.
And I know you'll like that.
It's like an 81 again.
No communication, no effort, no pride. Now, how many times, Jalen, do you see two guys rotate to the corner three-point shooter?
Wow.
Now, two guys are going to rotate, but guess what? Two other guys are going to run away from Joakim Noah, who's going to dunk this basketball. Joakim's my man, but he's as old as us. Can't have that. Now, look at this. Rondo gets a layup. Now, Jalen, you played in the league.
Oh,
Only time you backpedal like this is when you had a hezzy jump shot.
Right.
You backpedal for defense. There's 4 guys backpedaling after a made basket.
At home.
And they give up a Fareed dunk. And they were losing the game. Now, look at McGee. He's saying, yeah, I got you. This is the first play of the game.
Oh, dear.
Look where his man is at. These could have all been on the 81 tape.
Honestly.
Now, look at LeBron. Watch his effort right here. Now, he turns it over. He's still not in the play yet. The other 3 guys, there's been really no communication with the exception of JaVale McGee, who's pointing saying, look, somebody stop my man. Jalen, you started playing basketball at maybe 7, 8 years old. You learned how to stop the ball first. LeBron misses a layup right here. Now, Kyrie is further back than LeBron. Watch how this play ends up, Jalen.
LeBron at least wiped his chest.
First of all, LeBron's not even in the picture yet. Putting the onus and the pressure on KCP to have to decide. Do I go run to Kyrie? Oh, but I forgot. There's a guy behind me in Jaylen Brown. This is just, yes, it's maybe fixable, but it has to start with some effort. Look at all of these NBA ranks right.
Can't hit. James lost it, gets it back. Kuzma for 3.
Disciplined defense.
And James holding his left leg. And obviously his groin area as well. He's shaken up on that play. He may have gotten hurt on the previous play. We'll take a break and come right back. Injured on this play. Watch James reaching for the ball. You can see him grimace right there and feel that he hurt something. And then when he came over and was talking,
We've looked at him as superhuman, but we know this window is very small right now, championship. Whenever LeBron's on the team, it's championship or bust. And so, really, this is a throwaway year. I mean, they'll make the playoffs, maybe make some noise, get out the first round, but this championship or bust for LeBron. As he gets older, I don't want to risk further injury to him. I mean, they might be better off not even making the playoffs.
Whoa, this town.
I mean, let's see.
This town is.
Max Kellerman, biggest problem with the Los Angeles Lakers is LeBron James.
Oh.
Let me say this.
Oh.
As we sit here right now today.
Excuse me.
I was not expecting that answer, by the way. Did you just say
that the biggest problem with the Lakers is LeBron James?
Did I stutter? The biggest problem with the Los Angeles Lakers is LeBron James. And keep that camera on me because I got a lot of stuff on my mind that I need to get off my chest. From this day forward, we're going to stop calling LeBron James the best player in the world. We're going to stop that right now. LeBron James is obviously great. The Mount Rushmore and all of that other stuff. I mean, do I need to put up the ticket for you? Because God forbid I'm critical now. God forbid I do that. God forbid that I say, oh, my goodness, LeBron James, that I point out that he ain't playing the defense on too many occasions.
This is the first NBA Finals since 2010 that we haven't seen LeBron James. In fact, with the Lakers missing the playoffs, it's the first time since 2005 that we haven't seen King James in the playoffs. It certainly has affected TV ratings in the playoffs. Here's Adam Silver talking about this with Stephen A. earlier this week.
I mean, his presence, I mean, we see it. You and I both know a little bit in the ratings. When you have a star as big as LeBron who's sort of absents himself and is no longer playing, that there is a casual fan, a sports fan, maybe not an NBA fan, who might tune in for a player like LeBron. But look how strong this league is. Look at the number of young stars we have. And I think we owe to LeBron. I think he carried the league for a period of time. He's brought up a whole next generation of stars. And we see now that this league is bigger than any one player or certainly any team.
crowd still here hoping for a miracle. Also here to cheer on. Leonard makes it official. Now the Warriors just inbound, and that's it. There's a new NBA champion, and it's a team from Toronto, Canada. We, the North, are now we, the champions. The Raptors, the 2019 NBA champs.
I'm pressing on, up away, new heights I'm gaining every day. Still I'm praying to heaven I'm bound. Lord, let my feet on
back to the finals since 2014. You had a player then by the name of LeBron James. You will now be facing him in the NBA Finals. What is that going to be like?
I mean, that's a great storyline, right? Can you let us enjoy this for a little bit right now? This is hard to do. It's hard to get to this point. And I want our guys to recognize that, acknowledge it, enjoy it for at least a night, and then we'll get on to that tomorrow.
We'll give you that tonight. The finals don't start till Wednesday. Thank you so much, Coach.
Thanks,
Let's
Rachel.
get Jimmy Butler up here.
He had been their best three-point shooter earlier in the playoffs.
I love the decision by Miami to double Davis and now James in isolation.
And Anthony Davis connects on that.
But I agree with you, Coach. Those two guys, as Butler knocks down the shot, are proven to have the ability to win.
Crowder is a good defensive player, but there's certainly the size advantage as Caldwell Pope falling away different from the field. And the Heat have an 8-point advantage.
One thing about this Heat team, they're not afraid. And the Heat, which has been so effective, especially in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Caldwell Pope, same spot, same result. Back-to-back three. In the Western Conference Finals, Davis was 50 of 50. Rondo out to Davis. Alex Caruso for three. Rattles that one in. Big turnaround here in the first quarter. Butler guarding James. Danny Green hits a three. Danny Green also looking to win his third championship. Green, little hesitation. Now drives. Nice pass out to Davis for three. That's a difficult pass with his offhand.
You don't find many guys who make threes and get to the free throw line.
Tyler Hero couldn't finish. Ball was almost batted back to him, but he had his back to it. As James, Dragic into Adebayo. Contested well, and Davis the rebound.
James eliminated the bench of the Heat.
7 for Rondo. 7 for Caruso. Danny Green puts it on the floor, goes right at Adebayo, rattles that one in, and then a whistle. He's already for the LA Lakers.
Coach, this is not the same Heat zone that we saw. That's one pass and a wide open shot to a shooter.
Count the basket on the foul. Danny Green wants him to take a look at it. That's Green's second foul.
And the Lakers had a tough time looking at the replay. Frank Vogel was forced to look at the replay just above us, which extended his time.
And the officials held on to the ball. Only gets 6 points.
Tell Mike, we have to win that battle. When we have that opportunity, we have to capitalize.
Davis had a terrific first half with 18 points. James is going to try a long three-pointer, knocks it.
He's 2 for 6 and only gets 6 points.
Tell Mike, we have to win that battle. When we have that opportunity, we have to capitalize.
Davis had a terrific first half with 18 points. James is going to try a long three-pointer. Knox has been their leading scorer. Davis stumbles, but somehow it gets his way to Danny Green, and Danny Green hits another, his third three-pointer. The Lakers are absolutely on fire from downtown, 13 of 19, and the lead is
50 years in the NBA, and it could all be with the Miami Heat.
That would be absolutely incredible. Davis, second and third efforts, and Anthony Davis wanted a foul as he overpowers the Heat when they just keep putting up these remarkable numbers night in and night out. Adebayo got poked in the face.
Stan?
The great Robin Roberts, one of the most...
Get to the actual court area and then walk back to the locker room. And again, he is doubtful to return, Mike.
That's a huge blow for them as Caldwell Pope misses but gets fouled on the three-point attempt. Drive. Caldwell Pope. Drive. Pull up, falling away. Shot rolls off the rim. Fight for the rebound goes to Duncan Robinson. The Heat shooting is down to title this year. Leading scorer in the playoffs. It's just been marvelous. Here's the play in that first half. And now right there, that second step. .16 rebounds, 10 assists, another playoff triple-double. Lakers perfect from the free throw line. Butler stops and lost it and grabs his left leg. Jimmy Butler is down and in pain. Inside pass, Davis throws it down. And Jimmy Butler hobbling as he gets up. The lead is ballooned now to 17. And Eric Spoelstra needs a timeout with 12 seconds remaining. And Butler's going to go right back, I'm certain, to the locker room with just 12 seconds left.
I think I would have let the clock run and just take my last possession and save my timeout.
He just turned the ankle. No contact. Just planted it awkwardly. And Eric Spoelstra calls timeout. We'll be right back as we wind down the first half here in game one. Heat in some trouble right now. Obviously, in many ways understandable with getting sick as Adebayo draws the foul. And they hope that none can maybe regain a little something. Adebayo is shaken up on that play. And he'll head to the free throw line. A 29-point lead for the Lakers.
Mike, going back to that,
by the way, that's the left. Remember, he had that left elbow, left wrist injury happened in game 4 against the Celtics. Struggled in game 5, and then he was just magnificent in game 6. As he hits the free throw, Duncan Robinson's going to check him out again. Sorry, Mark.
No. Going back to that Dragic play, it didn't look like he stepped on Rondo's foul.
Just can't get it to fall. James with his 9th rebound, pushing the ball. Bounce pass inside. Davis again, the slam. Good luck from Dwight Howard. And the Lakers are having their way, and Adebayo in some real discomfort. I just got word Goran Dragic has a left foot injury and right now is doubtful to return. Crowder misses. Dwight Howard rips down the rebound. And all the great players, they start putting up these numbers, and that's the true sign of greatness when you just say, oh, okay, he had a good game, when they just keep putting up these remarkable numbers night in and night out. Adebayo got poked the organization.
It's quite possible that Eric Spoelstra spends his whole NBA career with one team. He might.
John Rondo's foot came off of it funny. That certainly could be where he got the injury. Now, I saw Goran come out of the Heat locker room.
James, the jumper. As we approach the midway point here in the third. Adebayo just can't get it to fall. James with his 9th rebound.
Okay. So I don't have any more news on Goran or Bam. You already probably have the statement from TD. But regardless, the Lakers set, the tenor, the tone, the force, the physicality, for the majority of the game, and they just took control, and we weren't able to get it back.
First question here in the room, Tim, on the right.
Eric, you've been through a lot.
Jump shot. Davis calling for it again. Has the big height advantage on Crowder. Shoots over him, knocks it down. Anthony Davis, 9 of 2. He's been struggling so far in these finals. They need his three-point weapon. Davis tries again. Anthony Davis lighting it up. A 3-4. He had a 30-point, 12-rebound game. Has hardly played again. Only the second game of these playoffs as Davis puts.
What do you like about what the Lakers have been doing?
I love the way they've attacked the zone. I think defensively they've been engaged to start out. And I just think they came against a team that was down 2 starters. They came and took nothing for granted. By Miami, which was just offset by the shot making of LeBron James.
Robinson to Butler. Butler goes inside and banks it home. That's what Butler said that they needed to do before the game. They needed to be more physical. But still trail by 14. Anthony Davis guarded by Leonard. A little sidestep. His perimeter jump shot from three-point range and throughout the perimeter is just point range and throughout the perimeter is just makes him so impossible to defend sometimes.
And he can get it anytime he wants because he's defended by bigs, whether it be a power forward as Crowder knocks down the shot. Basically, he gives them all sorts of options.
Yeah, and again, he's just jumping over the smaller defenders as Robinson hits a 3 off good ball movement.
Eric Spoelstra has been game 2, 24 points. He's only missed 1 shot. Ball poked away. James picks it up. James down the lane, runs into Robinson, count it, and the foul. Duncan Robinson frustrated as LeBron James. Is necessary. If you really want something badly, you figure it out. They've been trying to figure it out the last couple of days. As the pass to Howard he couldn't control. And the Lakers total in game 2. And a game filled with a lot of superlatives. Duncan Robinson finds Hero. Hero off the bounce. Deflected and stolen.
Turn the basketball over. LeBron James coming down the lane with a full head of steam. Gets the contact and the basket. Had his mind made up as soon as he caught the rock.
And if you're Myers Leonard, you have to wrap him up. You cannot touch foul LeBron James.
LeBron James, this is the 20.
Miami defensively.
Leonard, three-pointer. Leonard's got good three-point range. Nails that one, and the Heat take the lead. He only played 9 minutes in just his second game of the playoff. Vogel calls
on the ball has been much better now as Rondo comes in and James takes his customary rest.
Cross-court pass, thrown out of bounds. Wow, the Lakers just so sloppy. They have twice as many turnovers as they have field goals right now. Butler drives, spin, and Rondo rebound and pushes. Terrific injection from LeBron James. Howard calling for it down low, and he's fouled on the entry pass. A little extra. So James drawing the foul there. Iguodala's call for his first. Well, he stepped on the foot of Olynyk, but Olynyk's foot wasn't moving. It was just.
That's not a foul.
It shouldn't be a foul.
He steps on Iguodala's foot.
He stepped on both.
It's on both.
But the one that sends him down is Iguodala.
Yep, exactly. He's lucky not to. That was the way they started here tonight. They've recovered since then. Still trail by 2, however.
And you watch the zone of Miami here. They sort of changed it to a 1-2-2 look.
James passes up the 3. Morris does not. Unable to hit that time.
So the match better to the
rim. Three-pointer straight on. Gets the bounce and off the rim as James grabs it. It's a 20-9 lead for Miami.
Butler aggressive at making plays. I like the idea of, even with none on the floor, keeping the ball in the hands of Butler.
Kuzma also in the game off the bench. Anthony Davis calling for it. And offensive foul as Davis barrels into Jimmy Butler. Everything going the Heat's way. Davis has still not taken a shot.
But Coach, if you're the Miami Heat, this is the type of effort that's going to cut it. Multiple effort, come over, help, put your body in the way, be willing to get hit. This is a different team to start this ball game.
Kelly Olynyk, Andre Iguodala, Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson, and Jimmy Butler, the 5 out there for the Heat. Olynyk had an excellent offensive game in game 2. Goes inside on a whistle and a foul as Davis will pick up the personal. Opening quarter. James to Davis. Davis, offensive foul called, and that's 3 fouls on Davis. That was one of those bang charge calls.
I might challenge that.
Frank Vogel looking over at his coaching staff. Davis looking up at the big screen.
And it's like they're not even contemplating it on that Laker bench. I would definitely challenge it. I got nothing to lose other than my challenge.
So they decide not to, and Davis is going to sit down again with the 3 fouls.
This to my dad, man. My dad right outside. I have to take this to him. Appreciate that, Mark.
Absolutely.
Family shout-outs the most important as the 3rd quarter underway. And a 7-point lead after that 3-pointer. Duncan Robinson now with 10 points. And a foul call. It's going to go.
It's been without rhythm.
Leonard throws it down. Leonard throws it down on a nice feed from Hero, and it's a 9-point Miami lead. Understandable without 2 key players, the way they were outplayed the first 2 games, but they are playing great basketball tonight. Davis way off. He thought he was hit. Ball deflected in his hands on the offensive end. Again, such a high percentage of time. 3-pointer for Tyler Hero.
Yeah, they're hitting.
He's up short. Here comes LeBron James. James drives, gets into the lane. Davis to follow, stripped and taken away. 18 minutes, and he has 4 fouls, but he's in the game now. James to Davis. Davis
bad though, 35%. Crowder. That one in and out, halfway down and rolled off.
Anything, it should be a and one.
Again, Jimmy Butler, when you drive to score, you're right at the rim.
Rondo finds Davis. Davis doubled. Back out to Rondo. Shot clock at 4. Rondo makes his move. Drives. Wild shot off the glass. Misses. Rebound.
And off the court. One of the smartest players who's played in the NBA. Butler, tough fall away. Shot is good. Jimmy Butler now.
It's going to be a sweep. But they're saying we are not done yet.
Where are you at, Miami, fam?
There'll be a 24-second violation. LeBron James and the Lakers fall short.
And they need 5 guys to finish the game. As everyone.
Man coming into this game, playing a team with 2 of the top 5 players in the NBA, and yet you told me before tip-off, I think we have figured something out. How were you able to do this tonight?
We rebounded. That's gonna be.
Iguodala now guarding Anthony Davis. Pass inside to James, and he's bumped his free throw. Danny Green fumbled the pass a bit. Now kicks it back out. Caruso. James has Duncan Robinson on him. Makes his move. Lost a dribble. That's his 4th turnover already.
James tries another long 3. That's good. LeBron James, a couple of 3-point bombs. Right back down. James against Butler, 1-on-1. Top fall away baseline.
Rondo looking. Good ball movement here. Kuzma for 3. An air ball, and Butler grabs the rebound, and Davis grabs his right leg. He's limping down the other end. Duncan Robinson lines it up. That's a 3. Robinson from downtown. And Davis is hurt. He's walked off the floor. The Lakers are going to have to need a timeout. And call it now. He's grabbing his right ankle. Lakers. And now is down. Never tried to come up the floor after that play down the other end. Anxious moments right now for the Lakers. He is off to an excellent start tonight with 8 points, 3 boards, that block shot. But right now down on the floor. We'll be right back. Back to the Laker bench right now. Here's the play. And he didn't appear to land on anything, and grabs that right foot. Never made it up the floor on going down on the court. And just moments ago, able to get up and walking back, but he's staying. The good news is he's staying by the bench, at least right now. Or are they taking him back? Now he went to get a towel. Now he's going back.
I would maybe get it going in transition, and all of a sudden nice ball move here. Tyler Hero floats it up and
up the center screen. James goes the other way, drives down the lane, back out to Green. Green for three, off the mark, no good. Markieff Morris has it, throws it inside and throws it out of bounds. With two out immediately with 1.6 left. But again, the key right now for LA is they don't have any timeouts to advance the ball should Hero hit both free throws.
So Duncan Robinson, they put him in the action. He does a good job. And, Coach, you talked about it. This is good defense. You want it with a wide-open shot, but you have to be willing to give up something against greatness. Danny Green misses a shot. Second effort forces the turnover.
Had a great look at it. Morris trying to lob it in to Anthony Davis, but threw it away.
They have missed some very makeable point-blank shots as James continues to attack and
Davis floats it up and in. Shot clock down to 5. Rondo gets across the lane, spins inside, left-handed layup. Oh, Rajon, 13 points on site. Hero just 1 for 8 from the field tonight. James drives, James finishes. Looking to push every opportunity. Beautiful pass. Caruso banks it in. Rondo drives, gets inside, back out, Caldwell.